Let me pull up a seat here. Hey Loc family, I'm back with another video. This time around, I want to talk all about why I chose the Locs that I chose. So stay tuned. If you've been following my Loc journey since the very beginning, or if you have just popped up and watched from the beginning, then you know that I started off my Loc journey with comb coils. I'll insert some footage here, but yeah, I started off my journey with comb coils. I went to the salon, scheduled my appointment with my loctician, Jessie Locs, here in St. Louis, and I just went for it. I started off my Locs with comb coils instead of doing 2-strand twists. So when I went to the salon, went ahead and did the comb coils, and she asked me what kind of Locs that I want, and we went from there. And now I have these beautiful babies. I'm obsessed with my hair, y'all. This is probably the most in love I've been with my hair throughout my natural hair journey, but I've loved my hair in either stage, whether it was loose or locked. But yeah, there's something special about these Locs. I just love them so much. I wanted to talk about why I started my Locs with comb coils. Okay, so to be honest, I kind of weighed the pros and cons of each. I think there's pros and cons to starting your Locs with 2 strands versus comb coils, but at the end of the day, I think Locs started either way are gorgeous. So what you choose doesn't really matter that much. But for me personally, it seemed like the pros of getting my hair started with comb coils outweighed the pros of the 2-strand twist. But I would say that when you get 2-strand twists, it's nice because you can start them on your own easily. You can also kind of see what kind of size you would like easier with 2-strand twists. I could be wrong because I didn't start my Locs that way, but it appears that way. I also feel like you can jump into styling with 2-strand twists because people wear it as a normal style without even going into the locking portion. Like they'll wear 2-strand twists as a protective style for like a week or 2 and then take them down. It feels like you can style your hair faster as far as like doing updos like this and like, you know, being able to put your 2 strands in a ponytail. It seems like it's easier to do that, whereas with comb coils it wasn't. The first reason why I wanted to start my Locs with comb coils instead of 2-strand twists was to have a more uniform look when it came to my Locs as they matured. And the reason why I say this is because I know that with starting it with 2-strand twists, sometimes it's harder for that pattern to go away. I think it takes maybe, well, I'm not gonna say exactly how long it takes because I really don't know, but I know that it takes longer than it would with comb coils. Some people don't lose their pattern until maybe a year or 2 after starting their Loc journey with their 2 strands. So I knew that I wanted a more uniform look and I wanted it to be a smoother pattern, and I didn't want to worry about losing my 2-strand pattern and it not being, you know, faded into a regular Loc form fast enough. And that was just my personal preferences. I wanted them to look more like Locs sooner. So that's why I went with comb coils. And as you can see, it's been a year and they're all fairly uniform as far as how they look on the outside, how they appear. I absolutely love them and I do not regret starting them with comb coils. Okay, so the second reason why I chose comb coils over 2-strand twists is because I wanted my parting to be neater. I wanted the actual parting of my Locs to be neat. My hair is grown out a little bit now. I haven't retwisted it in almost a month now, so you can't really see the parting, but when my hair is done, like an example I can put right here, I noticed that like the parting is just so natural looking, and I wanted that parting to be very precise. I knew that if I were to start it on my own with 2-strand twists, because I can't do comb coils on my own, but I knew if I were started with 2-strand twists, the parting would not be as uniform as I would like it to be. Now, the kind of parting that my loctician has put in my head is the I think she calls them all-around parts, or I'm not really sure exactly what they're called, but that's what she called them. But basically it's like you part it in like kind of like a round upside down U formation, and it's kind of like a circular, whereas, you know, the grid parting is like very uniform, very like boxy, and then there's diamond parting, little diamond shaped parting, where you can get it in a diamond formation, and I actually think those are really pretty. I wanted my parts to be even. I wanted my locks to be fairly even as far as size. I wanted to get that uniform look with the parting of my locks through a loctician who knew what they were doing, as opposed to me trying to just twist on my own and not even maybe even liking what I came up with. So the third reason why I chose comb coils instead of 2-strand twists was sizing. I think I kind of touched on this with the parting, but I knew that if I had done it on my own, some sections, you know, I used to put 2-strand twists in my hair back in the day for like a protective style when I was loose, natural, and it was like, I don't really feel like dealing with my hair for a couple of weeks. Let me put in some 2-strand twists or mini twists. Let me put in some mini twists and, you know, just have my hair whatever for 2 weeks, and then I'll take them down and deal with it then. When I did that, I would kind of just take a section, twist, take a section, twist. You know, some were smaller, some were bigger. It wasn't like crazy different, but I knew that they were different because it didn't really matter. I wasn't looking for a long-term look with those miniature twists. So I knew that this time around I didn't want to do that, although I have seen gorgeous locks on women who have just like, you know, started them by 2-strand twisting one day and was just like, you know, I'm gonna leave it like this. And I see those lock examples and they're so gorgeous, but it was just something that I personally did not want to do. I guess I wanted to look as perfect as possible, which is kind of silly when it comes to locks because locks are so like laid back. You should be able to, you know, wear them however you want. You should be able to not worry about, you know, if it's perfect, because locks are just so for the free individual that's not supposed to really care, I guess. But I don't know, I wanted the uniform look. I wanted the uniform sizing, the perfect, you know, outer texture. I wanted the perfect sizing for my actual lock. So I don't know, I just wanted it all to like be cohesive and look good. And I think everyone should have their locks the way they want them. I think that's the beauty of locks, is that you can start it in so many different ways that, you know, you can get exactly what you want out of it, and it's rewarding. And so let's see. Okay, so the absolute last reason why I chose to start my locks with comb coils instead of 2 strands is that I wanted help from a professional. I wanted help from a loctician, somebody who knew about locks, has locks, deals with locks on a regular basis, and I wanted to be able to sit down in the salon and start my locks with my comb coils and have them be able to teach me how to take care of them. And my loctician has been such a great help throughout my journey, and I'm very grateful that she started my locks. Like I'm forever loyal to her doing my hair. If she moves out of St. Louis, I would be sad. But I really do think that she helped me so much in my journey. And sometimes you just need that like extra encouragement from someone who has locks or someone who takes care of locks. And you need that extra knowledge to know how to take care of them on your own at home. So those were the reasons why I started my locks with comb coils. I know I've been getting a lot of questions about, you know, comb coils versus 2-strand twists, and that was my little spin on it. I honestly think that beautiful locks come from any type of way. So what makes them beautiful is the person. It's not actually the actual locks themselves. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Give me a thumbs up if you liked it. Make sure you comment below with any thoughts that you have, and also make sure you subscribe to my channel for more content. I can't wait to see you guys in the next upload. Thank you so much. Bye.